Right, this rather fetching outfit I'm wearing is the JERVEN Hunter Fellmandave. Now I'm going to be spending a night in the woods tonight with no sleeping bag, no tent, no waterproof, to see how I get on. And I've chosen this really wet night to test out this equipment properly. Now I'm a bit warm in this. This is actually the insulated model. If you haven't seen my JERVEN original video, I'll put a link on there right now. So have a look at that first and then come back, and then I'll show you what combination of equipment I'm using to make this a really comfortable night in the woods. Right, let's go. So what I'm wearing is the JERVEN Hunter, and this effectively is a waterproof, aluminized, insulated 202 centimeters by 222 centimeters top, but it's got a sophisticated system of zips, waterproof sleeves, so you can make this into virtually anything you like, limited by your imagination. So now I'm wearing it as a waterproof thermal cloak. I'm going to be using this as my sleeping bag later, but wait and see what bit of conversion kit I've got for the JERVEN original to make a cunning shelter. First, let's do a quick camo check. In this bag is the Fellmandave original that you've seen before, but in this bag is my secret weapon that converts this into a simple shelter. Let me show you how that works. Right, I've unzipped the JERVEN bag, and these are two tent ends made out of the same alu coated material, and they're designed to integrate with this. One end. Got something new to try out tonight, and that's the Nortent lightweight pegs. Wild and Moore kindly sent me this JERVEN Hunter and the tent ends, but there's a link for you below where you can buy them, and you can use the code WILD10. Right, I've got it pegged out one end, and of course the trekking pole goes through this grommet here that's leather reinforced. These are the tent ends. And what I could choose to do now, if I wish, is just have a simple A-frame shelter. But let's get the other end pegged out too. That's it. Now, the JERVEN original is only a 143 square, but now it makes a tidy two-man shelter. So little honey is looking a bit sorry for itself, doesn't like the rain, so let's get this pegged out and we'll have a one-sided open shelter. Right, my next important part, get the dog dry and get her in her JERVEN bag that you've seen before, and she can be warm and cosy in there, can't you, honey? Oh, now it's time to definitely have a chill out for 5 minutes before I get a brew on. Have a little sit on the ground chair here, and I've been itching for a bit of woods time, desperately needing a bit of peace and thinking time. Lovely. Okay, that's it from 5 meters away. There's a little bit of a glow from that, but not much. That's a really bright light in there too. This is the Sofern IF23. Fantastic lantern. So you can turn up the side light darker and brighter. To switch it off there, and double tap back for on. And if I just switch it on at the bottom, you've got the main torch there. I purchased this myself, but it's fabulous. Really like that. Double tap for back to that other. And it goes different colours too. My other secret weapon tonight that enables me to kneel down on the floor is the Hare Hill Ridgegate waterproof trousers. Now these are a winter trouser, but in these cold spring wet conditions they're fantastic. We've got a DWR coating and that's just shedding this rain on them, and I can kneel down on the ground but none of this wet's coming through at all. I've got a muddy knee there but I'm dry inside. Got a Cordura base around the bottom there, really good. So you can get those two from Wild and Moor, same place you can get the Jerven bag from. And one of the other things I'm trying tonight, and this is just a new gear tryout fest, on my head here is the diminutive Phoenix HM62. This is a really kind of like versatile, compact, small light. Magnesium alloy, goes up to 1200 lumens. Really nice bit of kit. It's got a red light on it as well if I want to be discreet. Right, I've got to try and make a nice cosy bed here now. My Jerven bag that I've been wearing is now going to become my sleeping bag. Got a little bit damp around the base. But what I have to do is zip up the foot end here. And that now makes my sleeping bag. The only other technical problem I've got is a 1001 little friends that have come in. They don't seem to be biting though. Now what I have got is some rather natty Swedish cloths. There's a set of 5 of these. I'll put a link below in my accessories. So I've got a little bit of dampness around the Jerven bag where my armholes were. And these things are super absorbent, so I'm going to use that for a bit of mopping up. I've got a couple of pillows, including a new flex tail one to try out. And should I get cold, I've got the Thermarest poncho. Oh look, there's a little bumblebee come to join me now as well. I don't think I want him in the bag with me as well. He's a big boy. Out you go. Is that a full size wide mat will fit inside the Felduken quite nicely, and that'll strap around there so we'll get settled down for the night. Right, we're going to say good night. What I am impressed with is these zips along here. They're just YKK zips, but in this heavy rain there's no water coming in at all. You know, a little bit of condensation and dampness inside the fabric, but nothing extra on the zips. So they're just good quality zips. Didn't think they were waterproof, but they are. So Holly is settled down in her Jerven bag. I'm inside the Jerven original with the 1010s. I'm inside the Jerven Hunter, and I'm quite warm. Things are a bit damp, but I'll say good night and see how we go on.
Good morning. Amazingly, I've got to get up and go to work this morning. I'm just down in my local woods, just a mile walk back to the house. Wasn't a bad night. I was just warm enough, about 10 degrees centigrade in here last night, and that's just with a fiddle liner. So with the Jerven Hunter, I could use this as a bivy bag and have an ordinary sleeping bag inside. Okay. I was just lying here thinking about what other combinations you could have. So you could use the JERVEN original, like I have now with the 1010s, and you could just have a conventional bivvy bag and sleeping bag inside, or I could even rig up inside a Lanshan 2 inner. That would work. Or you could actually use the tent ends in combination with the JERVEN Hunter and have like a thermal tent, if you like, if it was colder weather. But yeah, there's endless combinations. So please forgive the slightly clickbaity no tent, no sleeping bag. But of course, it isn't a conventional tent or sleeping bag. I've used a combination of equipment. So this is what the dog's been in. Again, this is LU lined, completely waterproof, with its own thermal liner too. This flex tail pillow's been good, and I'll never go back now to not using a strap. I'll put a link below to what that is. Slugs, tons of other things. So that's one tent end off. That's what it looks like. So again, a link below to where you can get these. So if you bought a JERVEN bag, which many have after my last video, think about getting the 1010s. Another £140. But you can probably get a discount off that. But imagine how much more versatile it will make your JERVEN original or even JERVEN Hunter. Leave no trace. This is the path through the woods. I was just through there. So stars of the show for me, other than the JERVEN kit, have been these Hare Hill trousers. I've knelt in deep water and they've just kept me comfortable, warm and dry. There's stretch panels in the knees and on the butt. Really, really good. And good value for money as well compared to comparable kit. They're going to be too warm for ordinary spring and summer, but for cool spring wet conditions, absolutely perfect. River's well up, so I hope you enjoy this little midweek jaunt. It's 6 o'clock in the morning now. Got to walk home, get ready and get to work, and I thought I'd come out in a yellow rain warning, not that kind of yellow rain, you know, heavy rain, to test the JERVEN kit properly, and it didn't prove lacking. Even the zips were absolutely fine. I did find that if a big heavy drop hit the zip, I got a little tiny fine spray, but I just lay there, it didn't bother me. In fact, I've been bitten, stung multiple times, but I feel refreshed and happy. I shared my bed with 1,000 flying and crawling wonders, but I don't care. Had about 5 hours sleep, but I feel refreshed, so get out and do it, and please give me a like on the video, and I'll see you next time for some more adventures. Cheers.